Hey guys, welcome back to another Major Mike video. Today we're just going to be discussing a few things that happened within the ERLC community and how a lot of people are reacting to a few things. And the community manager, Lost Infinity, had a few things to say about it. So we're just going to go over what he said and what this could mean for police roleplay community. So as you can see right here, Lost Infinity stated no summer updates this year. They are just updates. So as you can see right here. He said there's no summer updates this year, they are just updates. Meaning that the whole point of this so-called summer update that we've been waiting for about 3 months isn't technically even a summer update. It's kind of just like the update for the summer. It's not really the summer update, but uh yeah, it's just kind of like a big update, and I see why a lot of people in the community are hating on it, and it's because of the vehicle interiors. As you can see right here, I have my ERLC game open. Now, if I come inside of my vehicle here, you can see that there's not a lot of detail, and some people may not even like that. So basically, whenever I'm driving, the steering wheel moves and all of that, but there's not a lot in the vehicle other than just some of the fans and the control module, and on some cars even the dash right up there. So yeah, it is a massive difference from what we've had um before, wherever it would just black out. Oh, I just launched myself into the river. But yeah, it would just black out, and you couldn't see inside of the vehicle. So whenever you try to roleplay like a drug bust or something, and oh, is there like a weapon in the glove box, and you're standing right here, and then they're reaching, you would just, for example, this is a gun. You just pull a gun and you would aim at a random black window. But now you can actually see the driver, and you can probably even see what they do. So yeah, I have to get my car back. I have to get my car back, guys. Alright, here we go. But yeah, so basically, this is kind of some good news for ERLC. There's a lot more that we're going to go over for the what Lost Infinity said. Um, I think it was yesterday. But yeah, he said a lot, and it's gonna be a bit. ERLC is gonna be a bit different with um what he's gonna like say. So he's basically leaking potential uh updates. So let's go ahead and get back on the PRC. So as you can see over here, he said we aren't labeling anything as a summer update. FD will get an updated truck, but that's all I'm gonna say. Law vehicles will have cages and other props eventually. Now, in case you haven't noticed, the suggestions channel is actually down, so I can't even send a suggestion in there. I was gonna send a suggestion that they're going to have that they should add cages, but I didn't read what Lost Affinity said. Um, he also said the interiors are not final, but you have to remember they can't be super detailed. If it's super detailed, everyone will lag out and their PC will blow up. So basically, if uh the vehicle interiors look something like, I don't know, like a Ferrari. Now this alone, this if it was this detailed would probably lag out somebody's game. But if I go back over here, um, he said, let's just say Sean and I, uh, combed through suggestions a lot. So we will try to do as many as we, Sam, Sean, Fergie, me, etc. could do with such a short amount of time in August. Soon as August, okay. Small update, then big after. The small update will be a quality of life and a few new features. The big update will be fun. But he also said we realize people are frustrated, but we're trying to work with what we got. We have two more updates, one smaller and one bigger. So yeah, that is that. So we have no idea what this could mean for ERLC, but I do have a little bit of an idea. So in my opinion, I think that The ERLC quote summer update, which really isn't even a summer update, in my opinion, was decently good, and it's good for what we got. I mean, you got new fire, you got new vehicle interiors. But there's one thing that a lot of people are frustrated about is how much time that they had a bit available to them to do the update, and we got maybe 50 plus vehicles, not even a single fire truck with a vehicle interior, other than the Chevron Camion, the paramedic SUV, and the fact that the Canyon Descender steering wheel moves now. So yeah, to actually get a good rotation out of your steering wheel, you have to hold down like a W, no, like A and D if you want to get like this good rotation, high cardio. Okay, and then I had to go repair my vehicle. But yeah, this is it's exciting, but um, a lot of the community in PRC clearly isn't very happy on how the update went. So as you can see, I've entered the police team, and I'm going ahead and I'm gonna spawn a Falcon Interceptor utility. So if I go ahead and get out of my vehicle here, and hopefully enter free cam, there we go. You can see that there are no cages to protect the driver and front passenger. There's not even the computer right here, which I think it wouldn't be that bad to add. But for say some vehicles, like I don't know, the Corvette couldn't even have that. So yeah, that's one of the big features that some people are very, very happy about. I don't know if I mentioned this, but yesterday at 5:05 my time, he said law vehicles will have cages and other props eventually. Um, he is basically leaking towards the fact that majority of the law vehicles you'll actually be able to put a criminal inside and role play with it. All right, so cardio is still over there. Now, if I go up to cardio and I place him in handcuffs here, oh, okay, now he wants to flee from me. Okay, so if I place him in handcuffs and I detain him, as you can see right here, if I put him inside and then I enter free cam, you can see that there is no cage. So if he wanted to, he could break out of his handcuffs and choke me out or something. But for what we have for right now, you got to work with what you got. So yeah, he's starting to kick my chair and everything. So yeah, and he's being weird. But yeah, that's one of the big features that personally I do not like about the update. There's also another thing that I'm quite frustrated about is instead of getting the black helmet whenever I spawn in, I get the blue one. Now the blue one stands for that you're a paramedic, EMT, or something like that. But whenever I'm in a public server, I can't even switch it to black. But I don't even know what rank you unlock green at. I don't even know what rank you unlock. I think yellow's lieutenant. I know everything else except for blue and green. I think blue is the new starter helmet color. But if I spawn in the paramedic SUV, there's another issue with this vehicle. So I get that they had a lot of time, but they could have at least worked on some of the fire department vehicles because there shouldn't be an extra row of seats in the back. Instead, this should be some sort of storage area. Um, and if I grab the Chevron Camion 2018, it's going to end up being the same thing. So let me see if I can find it. There it is. So if I grab this vehicle, okay, yeah, it has the, steering wheel and everything, and Cardio's doing donuts inside the firehouse. But if I go ahead and look inside the back here, there is still some seats back here. Now, in my opinion, they could have at least textured the seats. The seat models are awesome, especially for the front and the back, but they could have at least added some sort of texture to them. But some of the vehicles, as like cardios, have like carbon fiber texture, like right here at the back, instead of it just being plastic. But those vehicles, including the Canyon Descender, are the ones that actually have the interiors. Now, if I grab a fire engine, I mean, just imagine doing a role play with a fire engine and a police vehicle. a police vehicle that has an interior and a fire engine that doesn't. How weird would that be? Like, I mean, some people wouldn't really care, but still, it'd be cool to have a fire truck interior, which they're going to be adding. Oh, and the fact that they updated the fire for the houses, but they just didn't update this. So, I mean, that's really, really odd. If you pull up to a house fire and there's a brush fire, like, right next to it, there's going to be a massive, like, different kind of, like, tone in the way that, the fire looks. Anyways, guys, that's probably gonna be it for today's video. That's Cardio, with his new vehicle. That's what it looks like. Looks like he's having a fun dance party. But yeah, that looks like it's gonna be it for today's video. Like and sub for more content like this. I hope you guys can at least find some enjoyment within the summer update, such as doing pursuits in first person. Personally, I like doing that. But have a nice day. Like, sub for more content. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, adios.